Cook dinner with me. Tonight I'm making smothered bison, mashed potatoes and gravy, and green beans. To start out, I went ahead and peeled my potatoes. I diced them up and then I added them to a pot of water and I put that on high. While that was going, I took out my bison roast. I cut it up into like steaks and then I covered it with olive oil on all sides. I'm seasoning it with garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And while I'm doing this, I have a dry skillet behind me that's warming up on a medium-high heat. I went ahead and added in a can of green beans to a pot, and then I put that on high. I'm adding in lemon pepper and onion powder, and then I'm going to bring over my bison steaks. Bison cooks a lot faster than beef, so I really just want to go ahead and get a sear on this, and I'm going to be finishing it in a gravy. Because I have it on medium high, it like kind of burnt the pan a little bit, and that's just the seasoning, which is fine. I went ahead, like after I'm done cooking the bison, and put this skillet in the sink to wash it, and then I am going to be making the gravy in a different skillet, and I'll be finishing the bison in that skillet with the gravy, just so that way it really locks in the moisture and it makes the bison super tender. You want to cook it at the end in the gravy for about 40 minutes, flipping it every 10 minutes or so, and you want to just cook it on medium-low for the first 20 minutes and then a low heat for the last 20 minutes, and just make sure it's covered. I'm showing you how I'm cooking the bison in real time because bison cooks very fast. So I went ahead and cooked those, and then I let them rest for 10 minutes while I prepare that gravy. So for the gravy, I did 1/3 a stick of butter. I'm adding in beef broth, and then I didn't show it on the camera, but I added in the same seasonings: garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And then I also added in some whole wheat flour just to make my gravy. Make sure you stir it continuously until you get it the consistency that you want. My potatoes were fork tender, so I went ahead and dumped the water. I'm adding in 1/3 a stick of butter, and I didn't show it, but I added in a little bit of whole milk as well. Because I'm making this gravy, I did not add any other seasonings. And then while the bison was cooking, I just took the potatoes out to my compost bin, and this is how everything turned out.